Vidcon tag.
Look how cute this is. Here we go. So I am so excited because we are here on the last day of VidCon, and I'm here with my good friend Saba from LinkedIn, and we're going to have a discussion today. Our panel is about LinkedIn Live, but most important, I know this is your baby.
A little bit.
LinkedIn Live is like almost like Saba's baby and her child. So tell me, what are you most excited about going forward for us?
I am really excited to scale LinkedIn Live to more companies, to more members, so that we can have more real-time conversations about work topics on LinkedIn. We've never actually had a real-time platform, and this is kind of our first big step into that avenue. So I'm really excited to see more about it. So tune in to more live streams if you see them on LinkedIn. They're very exciting.
Most importantly, we're going to take you along for the ride, so you're going to have to come with us to see what all the fun is about. So next time, you can join us if you don't already. Take care.
Thank you, VidCon dancers. None of you are getting paid. See you later.
Without further ado, I'm going to introduce Winnie Son, who's going to introduce our all-star lineup. So, Winnie, come on up. Winnie, I'll let Winnie introduce herself, but Winnie has been one of our all-star creators.
Well, thank you all so much for coming on this beautiful Saturday at VidCon, ladies and gentlemen. So why am I here? Let me give you a little bio, really short bio. Well, you know, I am a mom of 3, but more than that, I am a longtime financial advisor. And you may have read me on Forbes. I'm the regular money person on Good Day LA. I am on the CNBC Financial Advisor Council, and I'm considered the most influential female in the financial industry on social media today. So that's kind of cool. Came a long way from being just a simple financial geek to being here today with all of you. But most importantly, today I'm hoping to be sort of an outlet to get some incredible stories from our incredible panel. These are some of the best humans I've met in a long time. Best humans, great, awesome, awesome humans. So, yeah, absolutely. Come on. This gentleman, very handsome man here, Roger. Maybe, Roger, you could try to share your story with us.
God, she wants me to talk. I'm Roger Wakefield. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and what I'm here for is I'm a plumber. So I am not your normal LinkedIn profile type person. I love it. I love it. So I'm the kind of person that, I got on LinkedIn to meet the right kind of people, and it was phenomenal. And guys, here's the unique thing. Not only am I up here talking, I've only been doing social media just over a year. And what that tells y'all is that any one of y'all, if you use the right tools the right way, can make amazing things happen.
It's true.
But I walked into social media marketing world just over a year ago, walked up to register, and the girl says, okay, you're a plumber. I'm going to find other plumbers for you to hang out with. And she stopped and she looked. She says, there's no other plumbers here. She said, who else would you hang out with? And I said, electricians, HVAC people, roofers, and she scrolls down a list. And she just looks up at me and she says, oh my God, there's nobody here like you. And I smiled from ear to ear. And she's like, I don't know who you're going to hang out with. It's like, look, don't you worry about me. I'm good.
That is true.
So I saw this hashtag 10 tips, 10 days, and I started making videos. I would go in the office early every morning and make a video and give a plumbing tip. And about 4 days into it, one of the creators, Bobby Umar, logs in. He's like, oh my God, we have a plumber in the group and he is giving out amazing advice. And that's where I met Lila Smith, Kira Day, and Jake Jordan. And, it goes back to your first question. If you create great content, you're going to build an amazing community because they get to know you.
They trust you.
And people buy from people they know, like, and trust. And what a better way to build that relationship?
Absolutely. And I think that's a really important thing when you think about businesses, right? Today, people do business not really with businesses. People do business with people and people that they trust and they love.
Your audience has to say. So on Food Talks, we had some technical difficulties throughout the time that we've been streaming. And luckily, some of our audience has stuck with us through those glitches, but they've given us great tips. So some people said, hey, what would you think about doing a show where you give us the recipes beforehand and we can cook along with you? It's all about developing this conversation because the more questions that you answer and then the more questions that you ask, that builds upon the conversation that you already have.
I love that. I love that. Rob?
Yeah, I want to add that too. So I think both tips there with asking questions, but also if you are, you're going to be meeting someone, or if you're going to be interviewing someone, like, hey guys, I'm going to be talking to Winnie Son, next week. I'm going to interview her. What questions would you like me to ask Winnie? And so then that starts the conversation, and then it also kind of pre-sells that interview, that content. So then when that interview is live, then I can drop that into that thread.
Please thank our amazing panelists and moderator. You guys were amazing.
Winnie Son was fantastic. Well, her whole panel was. Just think, if you ever get a chance to listen to a panel with Winnie leading it, don't miss it because it will be the best you've seen at whatever conference you're at or whatever venue you're at.
My notebook is filled with ideas of the kinds of content and videos that we're now going to be able to produce.
I can't say anything better than I love Winnie.
She not only guided the questions but also gave her input and her own experiences.
Particularly with her unique perspective in the financial space, being able to bring that in and help people who might be in the back of the room feeling a little bit nervous about trying their first video on LinkedIn feel much more empowered and comfortable.
Choosing Winnie Son to moderate our panel at Vidcon this year was one of the best decisions I've made.